So here we go again. This is called The Temptation of the Snake. If you'll notice down here we have actually Eve and Lilith, I believe, but we're just going to call that the snake. And, you know, that snake, the Kundalini type snake, you know, the Christian thing, you know, that. Anyway, up here we have the little second chakra of duality. And then we have the sex chakra, which is another recycled artwork from the 70s. And then we have the heart chakra, which is kind of the warm predator. And I don't know if you can get this or not, but there's the throat, which is obviously Willie Fucker Faster. There, doing it again. There's silhouette. And the brow chakra, the Anja chakra here. And the top of the head, the clear white crystal vision. Okay? Now, we're moving over to here, I believe, which is jihad. And jihad is, you know, what can I say? I mean, like, it's kind of a sacred cow, the golden calf on top of that little rock that all those Muslims worship out there in Mecca, the Kaaba or something like that. And on Resurrection Day, God will consider the image makers as men most deserving of punishment. And there is the little picture that Gravakan the Wretched uses as kind of his thing. And, you know, the Hebrew black and white with the yarmulke type device and the bullets and the you know, crescents and the gift from God here, not to forget that, and the AK-47 banana clip. Now we go to this one here, which would be difficult at best. You'll have to hone in on that to get any resolution. But this is Sister Carrie's intervention, and this is Sister Carrie down here, and of course, welcome to Paradise.
Hold the camera a minute.
Behind Paradise we have, of course, the little, what do you call those things, picture frame screen that pops up pictures from the other pieces in the show, and the Sweet Baby Jesus Southern Tour show starting March 5th in Bradenton, Florida. And up in the bus we have Mother Catherine in the background doing her videos, and various and sundry children of the bus that are being taken to somewhere by this dude in the front, Mr. Driver, in the bus labeled Rapture. Mr. Driver, you must get around the corner, take picture of the bus. Get the glint of the eye up there. Are you going? Okay, well, we're going to keep this short because our batteries are running out as usual. But just simply, here is the greeter. And welcome to Paradise. You'll notice little spotlights, and he has got his thumb up and his finger out, and up here is the Ark of the Covenant. And then we have the bug crawling out of the top, the glittered bug, the bug that is crawling out of the Ark. And that's all I'm going to say about that. This is a busload of faith, and it's, well, it was inspired by this guy who is actually the kind of the Holy Spirit himself, and he's been inspired to steal like a bunch of baby Jesuses out of crush sets all over the place, and because it's holy work, and so he brought me all these things, and I don't know what the hell I was going to do with them, and so I talked to my wife, and she said, why don't you get all this shit out of the hallway and put it in the bus? And so that's just what I did, and what you got here is 38 or more Sweet Baby Jesuses, and they're going down the road, and it's a busload of faith. And then up in the luggage rack you've got what would come out of it, and again in the front, well, you'll not see this, it says Rapture, which of course is Mr. Driver's you know, destination. Now in here, Mr. Driver has been stylized a bit into
female,
a kind of little mannequin clown that is driving the bus, but that isn't so much different than his normal persona. And you can't see from here, and you won't because of the angle, and this is just a really vignette little thing, but there's this wonderful holy card back here with Joseph and Mary, and it's one of those hologram things where baby Jesus appears and disappears. And then of course we have a little angel on the dashboard, and we have other details in there, but you'll never see. But you know, you come see it in person, and you can spend a lot of time with it, because I sure spent a lot of time with it. And you know, like, I guess we could probably, you know, the front we're not going to see today. We get running out of battery and shit like that. But if we roll around to the back, we could pick up a few little details if we wanted to. And maybe Mr. Driver was able to take a picture of himself in there, and I don't know. Moving around to the back, these are very little details that are going to be very hard to see even in person, but many of the bumper stickers come out of other pieces, and sort of, you know, little cross references like that little digital screen in there. And then of course we have our Bush Cheney sticker and our fish, and then the One God license plate, and we have, you know, more baby Jesuses up here, sort of slushied around in the back, and you know, there you go. And I think you will note maybe perhaps the wonderful little yarmulke that Jesus has with the Star of David on the top. And you know, there's a lot more to the bus, but you know, that's what we got time for today.